We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. So stepping in, Josh Harrison. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And he misses 2-1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game. So we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away.
The first baseman, number 55.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Josh Bell.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. This ball's grounded foul. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Here's Gregory Polanco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away.
Gregory Polanco.
And he misses there. 1-2. From the belt, the pitch misses. Ball 2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone. He just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. On the ground up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll begin things here against Jamison Tyone. This is pulled into right. McCutchen is there, one away. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Third baseman.
One out, nobody on. And he got him. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Anthony Rizzo.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Again, he sends it out of play.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
He spoils another one and will do it again.
That was a 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at bat. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. Two out with the man at first.
Ken Griffey.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He'll try it again, 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Coming to the plate now, Addison Russell. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Boy, that fastball in right there really makes him conscious of the inside pitch and starts cheating. Now you're set up to throw something away if you elect to do that.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swinging a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Here's Starling Marte, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Now the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Here's another 1-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's David Freese to stand in.
Batting sixth, third baseman, David Freese.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Marte rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And the relay throw is right by him at third base. Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Here it comes on 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. Now to the plate, Jordy Mercer, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Batting ninth.
Standing in, Jamison Taillon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And a fastball just a bit high. High pop up. Rizzo is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. To short, hit hard. Mercer has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. In now is John Jay. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Dribbled to the right side. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. At the plate, John Lester, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 1-2. Here it comes. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing and a line drive. But this will be foul. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Josh Bell the next to hit. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Digging in to try it again. Andrew McCutchen. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch. Don't worry about that one.
Hit hard to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. First time up, he went down looking. This is line to left, and that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo. He drew a walk his first time up. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
Second baseman, number 8.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready with the 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Polanco going back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Addison Russell. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Addison Russell.
3-0 pitch on its way. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Marte is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Gregory Polanco. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another chance. Starling Marte. He reached on a single in his first try. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Third baseman.
In now, David Freese. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Two and 1. Here's Lester's offering. Here's a swing and a ground ball.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Grounded to third. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Cervelli.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zobrist is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled straight back. Another 1-2 delivery. Line drive caught at third by Freese. And an unlucky start to the 4th that time as the leadoff man is set down. At the plate, John Jay. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to push it foul to the left, so they'll try it again. Now another 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, John Lester. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Kyle Schwarber would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. From the stretch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how he got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Here's Jordy Mercer now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Phil Gosselin will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Zobrist has it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Josh Harrison stands in. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Wade LeBlanc, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Wade LeBlanc.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. A couple of walks for him thus far. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he's retired, 1 away. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And that is through into right field for a single. Digging in once again, Addison Russell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Addison Russell.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Looped out toward third. There's Harrison for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Grounded to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Ready for another shot
Right
now.
fielder,
Andrew McCutchen. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. The 3-1 coming from Lester. In there, and it's full 3-2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Once again, a 3-2. Hard hit at third. Over to first is Freese, and there's one out. Ready for another chance. Wilson Contreras 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. McCutchen is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready once again, John Jay. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Javier Baez is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester. One and two. No runs, 4 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Now a snap move over to first, and he's back easily. Here's the 1-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Pedro Strop is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Riding in once again, Starling Marte. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And another foul ball. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's the 2-1. And a slider on the inside for strike 1.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Digging in once again, Jordy Mercer. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. The 1-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he misses again. Ball 3. Fouled back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. High in the air. Bryant just to the left of the mound. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Felipe Rivero will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chris Stewart will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 19, Chris.
Leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Couple of walks for him thus far. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1-2. Here it comes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Swing and a line drive. Ready with another 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Juan Nicasio takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. The second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Georgia Uehara has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 19, Koji Uehara.
Digging in, Chris Stewart. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch on the way. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Harrison. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Schwarber has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting
into the box, Josh Bell. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. And Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. Now to the plate, Addison Russell. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is McCutchen. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
All right, fielder number 22.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Now in the box, Jason Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-1, here it comes. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Wilson Contreras is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. In now is John Jay. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Now a long throw home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Tommy La Stella will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Tommy La Stella.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Carl Edwards Jr. enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber over to his right. One away. Here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Starling Marte. It was a walk in his last trip. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Alan Henson will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. From the belt, kicks and deals. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And before the 3-2, a move to first. And the runner back. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. A throw by Jay won't be in time. He's in there at third base. Here's David Freese to stand in. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. 1-1. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Ready with the 2-2. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Schwarber has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. John Jaso will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
John Jaso.
And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Here's the 3-1. Fouled back. 3-2 with the bases loaded. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Tony Watson is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Tony Watson, a defensive change for the Pirates. Now playing left field, number 37, Alan Hansen.
Striding in to start the ninth, Kyle Schwarber, and they'll need him to get something going here. And oh, he thought that was ball 4, but it's called a strike. 3-1 now.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Hit hard to third. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Standing in, Chris Bryant, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Quick check on that tying run at first, but the runner's back easily. One and one, here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Anthony Rizzo.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Set. Here's the 3-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Full count. Here it comes. And he misses ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Number 18.
Stepping into the box, Ben Zobrist, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base. Here's Addison Russell. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Hard hit to the left side, and Mercer there to take it in. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Brett Anderson takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Brett Anderson. This change defensively for the Cubs. Now playing left field. Number 5.
Settling in now, Chris Stewart comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Ball 3 of the 9-hitter. Everybody's kind of going, all right, if we can just get him to walk him with the leadoff guy coming up next, they got a chance to have a big inning.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Count is full. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Josh Harrison.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Set to deal on 2-2. Line toward right center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Bell, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Hayward is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Alan Hansen the next to bat.
Pittsburgh. Left fielder Alan Hansen.
Hit back up the middle. Russell has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Got him. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now another 1-2. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more. John Jay. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 down the first baseline. 2 out, nobody on. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he popped him up. Watson is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Ready for another shot now. Starling Marte. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now the 1-2 pitch. Grounded to first. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Adam Frazier.
swing and a liner. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. Ready for another chance? Jordy Mercer comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. The 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a liner. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Jared Hughes takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. Matt Caesar is up off the bench here to start the home half of the 11th as he'll try to get on base as the possible winning run. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Albert Almora. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Up high, 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Now the 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
First baseman number
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Zobrist. He was a double play victim last time around. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch. Hit out toward second. Gloved by Harrison. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. Hector Rondon gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
56, Hector Rondon.
Riding in once again, Chris Stewart. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Tapper up the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in to try it again. Josh Harrison. He singled his last time up. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The first baseman,
Josh Bell, the next to hit. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Here's another 2-2. Bounce to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready now, Addison Russell. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. 1-1, here it is. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, Jason Hayward. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hit toward the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The batter.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
The batter.
In now is John Jay. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. Don't want to forget about it. The 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Andrew McCutchen becomes the first out of the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. Here's Starling Marte. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Here comes another 0-2. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Russell is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Daniel Hudson enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning.
Hudson.
Miguel Montero will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Miguel Montero.
And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Popped high in the air. Stewart waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A pause and the 0-2. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 353 sign on the ivy. Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll dive back in. The 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. The 1-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! Santa Maria, game over! Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here, 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.